Hey everybody. So, oops, let me zip this up. Yeah, I'm in sweats today because I need to be a whole lot of casual. Anyway, I'm Pebble's vlog, and I haven't done these introductions before because everything just filmed, you edit and everything. But we're gonna be chill today. We're gonna give y'all some updates. We're gonna chill. We're gonna talk. So, I think I'd rather go on to my YouTube. So let me just access myself. So, like I said, I'm Pebble's blog. I'm a poet. I'm a writer. Soon to be, I'm working on the author part. I blog too. I have a new post which is called The Dirty Or. I will be sure to link that down below, or I'll put it in the eye after this live stream. If you're down for spoken word, if you're down for pieces of encouragement, if you're down for times of laughter, times of just thinking deep, here's the place to be. If you're thinking of a place where you can get something that helps you to build your sisters rather than pull them down, this is the place to be. Okay. I hope that you can get to know more about me in my channel. I think I'll try and make all my little links in my eyes and in my description box. I'll try and personalize it for anybody that's coming new, so you can get to know bits and pieces about what Pebble's blog is about, what Pebble's Road it does. Yeah, and I'm a writer. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Google Plus. Google Plus is like my little sacred place. You know, it's you can get some gems there that you don't find on all my other social networks. From time to time, I'll share with you my inspirations on music on my Google Plus. I have Twitter. I have Facebook. I am on Instagram, like I said. What I said before on, let me just let my Instagram peeps know. What I said before on my IG Live, which I did like as a first half, is I talked about my inspirations, but we'll start anew and we'll start afresh here. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. I just had to have somebody hilarious in my story, didn't I? Okay. So give me 1 second. Oops. Hey everybody, I'm on Instagram Live. I'm on YouTube live stream right now, so come join me. I'll put my YouTube channel across the screen right now. So, hey everybody, so as I was saying, I'm a poet, I'm a writer. If this is a place you want to be to check out those kinds of things, come feel free, come join a family, come join everything that I do, everything that I'm about. And yeah, I hope that, you know, you come here, you find some place to go apart before you fall apart. I hope that you find pieces to make you think. And I'm hoping to really improve my content. I'm looking for ways to up my game. As you'll notice, my content is not as consistent. Now, let me explain something to you. The way that I feel about this channel is this will be 6 years that I've been on YouTube. And yes, I don't have big numbers like people like Shameless Maya, It's My Ray Ray. I think I started around the same time as these folks. Let me stop with the names, okay? I'm in my own lane, and I really do appreciate the journeys of these women, but I am not them. And I have to realize that. I don't like that background. I'm so sorry, y'all. Discard. Okay, I want it to be pitch black. Okay, let me flip the screen around. I think I can achieve that by myself. So I had a lot of things that I had planned to film this year, and I just couldn't find the time. So I decided, you know what, let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to try and do this really well. I was due to have an upload yesterday, but I said since I'm going to have to live stream today, it's really, I can afford not to do it. So that's what I did. I decided not to do it. So here we are. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm going over to the YouTube part of this to see if there's any like live comments. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get to the YouTube portion of this. I hope y'all can hear me. I didn't even ask y'all about that. Yeah, I just wanted to get to the portion of this. All right. So. I hope y'all can hear me. I didn't even ask y'all about that. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it down on here. So, yeah. So I had those different things planned for y'all on what I was going to do, and I didn't quite get round to executing. And for me personally, I've come this far. I know what bad YouTube channel videos be looking like. I know what bad I've been known what bad presentation be looking like. So I was like, I am not about to do that. I am not about to come on here substandard and just think, okay, because I have to share content, I'm just going to put whatever I can. No, I'm not going to put whatever I can. Even I feel like I am at ease. There's a way that I wanted my videos to look. There's a way I wanted to present things to y'all. There's a way that I just wanted that video to look that it didn't look, but I still managed to use the footage. I still managed to put it out there and share with y'all. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, y'all. So there's a way that I wanted everything to look, and it didn't look that way. So I was like, I'm not going to be substandard about this. It goes the same for my blog. I really had some A1 ideas, and they're still going to execute. I haven't forget my sponsored post. Ooh, should I really said that? It's a surprise. It's a surprise. But now y'all know. So okay, there's a whole lot of comments coming in on here. I'm gonna try and chill with those. Okay, somebody like my hair. Thank you. So let me start off with where I'm at. So I've let my Instagram peoples know. How's everybody doing? Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, that's a goofball. I don't care if I sound terrible. That's just me being goofy. So I just want y'all to bear with me. Bear with me and just stay on this journey with me. If y'all are looking forward to something, feel free to leave a comment on my channel, on my Instagram. Send me a DM replying to a story or something. Just be like, yo, Pebbles, I want you to know that a sister, a brother was checking for your contents. Where's it at, though? So this is the same way it was when I had an Instagram story just the other day, and I came back with something that is not poetry, but it was just for me. And it was for content for YouTube. And it was content for YouTube. And I said, okay, if I get the responses that I'm looking for, when I say looking for, it's not opinions that I want, but opinions that create a conversation. Now, when I wanted to create that content, oh snap, I should probably put these notifications on. So when I wanted to come up with that content, I was looking for responses that got some meat on them, some substance, some meat, some comments of substance. And I got a few, but I didn't get enough. So I felt that that was a cue for me to say that, yes, maybe you are going to approach this in a manner that is biased. Of course, your opinion will always be biased, but there's got to be some substance to it. Again, the substance I was looking for in comments, I want to give substance if I'm to address this topic. And to throw it out there, maybe because this is a live, I might have a different audience here. Or, you know, if you're watching this back, feel free, you know, tell me what's your thoughts. And the question I had was, men are trash. What are your thoughts on this? And I explain your thinking. And I have heard it for so long that I got tired of hearing it. And, you know, let me share a few pieces we are today. And I said my first instinct when hearing the sister say that is, so you do know that implies you're trash too, because trash does not go in fine ornaments or china. You know, fine china doesn't go in valuable pieces. You don't hold, you know, you don't put your jewelry box or your trash on your nightstand. Like, you don't do that. It either holds your perfume, your cologne, your fine jewels, your chains, your loop, your earrings and stuff, your bangles, your bracelets, whatever it is. Your nightstand has those types of things that beautify you, things that you do before you go to bed, you know, like little oils, essential oils and stuff like that. You would not be tipping trash or dirt into your essential oils, because they just don't have a place there. So yeah, that was my main argument. I said that for me, my biased opinion is, okay, if men is trash, if you say that as a woman that men is trash, then girlfriend, you must be a trash can. But I had to step back and I had to say, hold up. There's a wise way to say it. There's a Pebble's way to say it. And it's not me muting myself, but it's me taking time to step back, reflect, see where people's stances on it, people's thinking on it, and how they feel about it, and then come back with an informed mind and an informed approach to the matter and tackle it that way. So I'm not going to address that topic on this live. I'm going to address it when the time comes, and maybe I'll you know, I've saved the snap so that I can show you the title, tell you the date in which I presented it, and now I've come back with a, gosh, y'all, whew, my gosh, yeah. So come back with an informed mind, an informed approach, and speak some truth, speak some substance, because if I'm going to do anything from now on, it must have some substance. If you're going to watch my content, it has to add something to you. It has to make you think. I have to be sharing something with you. I need to be doing something that betters your life. So, I mean, that's, you know, that's a little glimpse of me right there. I'm on this earth to solve a problem. I'm still figuring out the problem. I know that my gift, no doubt, is within spoken word poetry. I cannot abandon that. I cannot live without it. I know that because I did it for 2-3 months. And I'm telling y'all, when I went, I don't even think I can call it cold turkey. When I tell y'all how uncomfortable I felt within myself coming back to my notebook and seeing how many pages I hadn't written on, it did something to me. It did something to me. So I was talking about coming back from that. On Wednesday, I went to the library. I went to go read some papers, clinical papers. And because I have an interest in the sciences, as you can see my poetry from time to time. And while I was studying and reading, I was listening to Sabah. Now, y'all, I listened to Sabah some months ago. And I got the content. And for me, folks were hyped about his track called Life. Life wasn't cutting it for me. I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. It relates to a majority of people. I don't get it. I listened to Life again. I heard things I didn't hear the first time I listened to it. And I think that's the beauty of music. It can be played or digital form or visual form. You can play that stuff back and back and back and back again, and you will always pick up something new. It even happens with my own poetry. I read through the lines, and sometimes I could get the meaning that was within the lines before, and then I come back to it, and then I'm wondering what happened. What was I thinking? What was I trying to write? What was happening when you were writing this? What is happening in this piece? Sometimes I forget, sometimes I remember. And then when I read it again, it's like, oh, snap, it has a different meaning. So I think it just depends on where you're at. And this is one reason why not just listen to Sabah made me realize this, but just as a writer, as a poet, is that never fully give your interpretation of what your work is saying to anybody. Not because you're selfish, not because you're cruel, but because it means something different to different people. The moment an artist, for me, the moment the Pebbles tells you what the work is about, I think it takes away from your ability to experience that piece for yourself and as yourself. I feel like it subtracts away from the journey of you coming back time and time again and hearing me say it or hearing me perform it or watching a video or something for you to be like, oh, snap. So that's what that line be saying. Okay. All right. You see, you listen to it again, it's got a different meaning. It depends on where your mindset's at. It depends on where your mind's at. It depends on what season you're in, what stage you're at sometimes. So I'd say that sometimes we are immature for the content that we're exposed to. But anyway, listening to it, I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I relate to it too. I see the depth in it. But I feel like what stands out for me is calligraphy, writer, and Gray. Gray, I think, is an artist song, a creative song. I can't remember the lyrics exact. Okay, let me get back to y'all. Let me check it for y'all. I hope my clicking doesn't annoy you. I'm going to get these lyrics up. I remember them, but I don't want to jack it up. So, oh, shoot. Why didn't I enter this? Okay. I've typed in Sabah so much now, Google recognizes it on my computer. Okay, so it says the best song is probably on the B-side. The best song is probably on the demo. The third one is the single, the one that wasn't as honest, but this is the one that make you the hottest. So, what does that mean? What do that mean, V? What did that mean? So, what it means is, I'll just put it here. So, the best song is probably on the B-side. The best song is probably on the demo. But that's not the one that got you the limo, Gray. The one that wasn't, the single, the one that wasn't as honest is the one that got you called the hottest in the game. Now, first of all, the encouragement is keep on doing what you do. Keep on writing the pieces that don't make the cut. Keep on, because they're still a part of you. And most often, like the lyric says, is those are the best ones. But they're not the ones that make the money, according to agents and whoever makes the final cut. Sometimes if it's you, you might just be people might not get this, or whatever the reasons are behind cutting some of the best pieces that make the project or don't. And I can tell you that because of wanting to publish a book at one time, is some of the pieces that I wanted to make the cut because I had put a cutoff line, like a time period of which pieces that were beyond that time period couldn't make the cut. So some of those pieces that would have been really good for the collection didn't make it. So I think for artists, for creatives, for screenwriters, whoever you are, it's okay if some of the best scenes, it's all right if some of the best verses, the best lines, the best scenes don't make the cut. But the fact that you've been given the gift to see those scenes, to see that side of creativity, to see that side of whatever it is you're doing, is enough encouragement to you to just have those small, intimate moments with yourself. That I done created that? Really? I created that? Really? So keep being encouraged, because YouTubers will tell you there are goofy parts. I mean, if we were movie makers, we would give y'all bloopers probably every time if it wasn't stressed to edit in. There are some bloopers. There are things that don't make the cut that would have been substance, but for the sake of length of, oh snap, people probably ain't gonna watch this if it's too long. You know, you cut it. And let me close this. Yeah, the Sabah lyrics. So, you know, just for the sake of, you know, being kind to y'all that don't make the upload too long, don't lose their attention or whatever. So you know, you cut things out, and even just as an ordinary person, you don't even always have to be creating. It's like sometimes you might want to spice up a recipe. You might want to put some little cilantro in there, or you might want to put some mozzarella, but you didn't have mozzarella that day, so you just had to go with the cheddar and the put another cheese in there, another soft cheese or blue cheese or whatever. So you had to just go with cheeses you had. But you know that if you would put that mozzarella in, ooh, everybody would be licking their lips till they were done, until they were just like, girl, I need some more of that. But you know, the dish still goes well. People still enjoy the food, but it just don't got the mozzarella. So it's just the little things like that. That don't be discouraged when the best things that you want to be in the mix are not in the mix. Don't be discouraged when the best that you give doesn't make the cut. Keep on going. Keep on striving for what it is that you want to see, where you want to go. My daily challenges, like I said, have been getting back into writing. And I'm actually supposed to have a piece posted for y'all, but you will excuse me, I hope, the fact that we're doing this live, because I do owe this to y'all today, to at least give y'all something since I came back. And, you know, check my Instagram. I have a few posts that I've come back with. So I think I've got about 6 now, or 6 by the time I post today. I'd also say summarizing my content of 2018 of what I do have, I would say, what would I say? I would say that I've had a Faith series upload, I think. I think I've got a Faith series upload. I'm just checking for y'all so I can tell y'all accurately. I'm gonna do a lot of fact checking for y'all today, because I don't want to screw nothing up. Okay, so what's the 27th? What? No way. Okay, I've only had, whoa, okay. This live will be my 3rd upload of the year. Apologies for that, like I told y'all. Woo, got a little chill in my neck. So I've done a Faith series this year. I've done an audio visual for y'all. I'll do this live, and I do have some great content in mind that I will be sharing with y'all. And I really hope that you enjoy what's coming. To add to that, I also put an end to Cut It, Don Bayon Son. It's not hitting it for me. I will always be opening to trying new types of literature, new types of writing. Maybe because I had to take a break as I took one creatively, that I probably got put off of the book, and I've decided to stop it. And it took me a lot to not feel guilty about that. But I mean, my next read is pretty lit. It's The Freedmen's Bureau by W.E.B. Du Bois. So I'm about to get my my intellectuals on, yes, to feed my mind. So, you know, that's kind of making me real happy right now that's my next read. I started reading it on Memorial Day weekend, and I kind of paused because I was trying to get back on track creatively. But I will get back into reading it. Maybe I'll finish it, half of it today, because it is a long essay. So I'll probably finish the first part today. And sorry, y'all. And finish the other half Sunday when I'm chilling in the afternoon, after I go to church and feed my spirit. And yeah, so I have more Faith series coming for y'all. I have a spoken word piece. I'm still yet to write it because I want to take time, do a little research. I've had this idea since 2012. Yeah. You got to really take your time sometimes. So I've had the idea for it since 2012, and yeah, I've kind of been waiting to write it, and I think it's time to just allow myself to just get in the zone, do some research, do some reading, and get in the mood for everything. So that's where that's where I'm at, and I hope to take care of y'all real good creatively by sharing what I have to share, my gift. Oh yeah, I'll have some writing series for you. Pebbles writes this, and of course, Roshai Filosofia. I've had a few people tell me that they like those episodes, and it's literally Italian for rock and my philosophy, because I do have some Italians in my blood, and I'm proud. Yes. So, yeah, that's literally that, and I got a feature for y'all. So, in case y'all don't know, Repost July is a month that I take out to repost other people's content, whether you're a writer, whether you're a poet, whether you are into motivational stuff. I mostly pick from people who follow me. Yes, I mostly pick from my followers and people I follow. So if you want to be in with the chance of that, subscribe, leave a comment below, leave a comment, go follow me on Instagram, go leave some comments on Instagram, and yeah, if you got some stuff to share, most likely you'll make the cut, and if you don't make this year, you'll make next year. So there's a lot of people I wanted to share this year, and yes, one post per day. I don't want to overwhelm. I want to give that person their spotlight for the day. So I will do Repost July, and you will still get my reads if I happen to finish a read. I will still post, but I will make it a carousel, so it'll be like a swipe. So you'll swipe to see that read behind the actual post, because like I said, it's all about the peoples who support me. It's about sharing other people's creativity, other people's messages that I agree with. Of course, I wouldn't share what I don't agree with y'all. And yeah, so I'm bringing that back. I already got a visual. Believe me, I had a visual since I was sitting down one day, and I was in creative space, and I was like, we should bring back Repost July. I was like, yes, let's do this. So I've already got a visual to welcome Repost July 2018. And yeah, so look out for that. Look out for the creative minds I'm going to share again this year. And yeah, so I always enjoy sharing other people's content. I always like posting it between my content, but I said I'm going to give you as much of my content as possible, and then let Repost July just be a whole lot of different folks who I'm feeling. So I always take time to put into the captions. I use the hashtags that the people use so that they can still reach the circles that they've reached before, and reach new eyes in a new way, just be brought back into your faces like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. What have I learned with my writing so far? That's a question, so I'm answering it for y'all. And oh snap, I don't even know. Is anybody on the YouTube's asking questions? Oh snap. Oh, Moses, thank you. Thank you so much. Did I say that properly? Moises? FTGS? Yeah, so what have I learned in my writing so far is it's a journey. It is moments of being true to yourself, and that means sometimes going against yourself. Let me give you an example. I wrote a piece about 3-4 days ago, and I didn't like it because I wanted to edit it. Then I got a friend to read it, and he said, you better leave that piece the way it is, because I think it sounds perfectly fine. That is a case of not of validation, but of having somebody who tells you that not everything you create has to be edited. Not everything that you write you have to fully assimilate when you're creating. So for me personally, it's a constant journey of get yourself to a place where you understand that your greatness and your gift will never fully be seen by you. Not y'all, but by me. I can't see myself apart from seeing myself in the screen on the live. So I know whether I'm a little to the left, a little to the right, if I'm out of focus or whatever. I can't see me, but y'all can see me. But I can't see me the way that y'all see me. Does that make sense? So it's constantly realizing that as much as you want to give your best, take it easy sometimes. And I think I'm gonna challenge myself to do that. Maybe I should do that. I'll have a month full of pieces I fight myself to not edit and see what the response is like. Well, I'm gonna correct typos. Y'all just have to. You're gonna have to make way for me on that. I mean, I know I still make typos from time to time, but if I see typos, you best believe that piece is coming down. We're recreating that, and we will both it back up. But apart from that, I'll try to just write pieces. And low key is kind of easy for me because I write like that anyway. I don't tend to edit my work much, but I do see that when I go into like longer pieces, I do have the tendency to take a break, step back, sip on some green tea, take a walk, come back. Let's switch that line. And I also have like this little jar. Not like a jar, it's like a big jar actually. It's like really a circle. And whenever I think of a line and I can't think of a piece, I write it on a post-it note. I fold it twice. Well, it doesn't matter how many times I fold it. I just fold it and I put it in that jar. So I'm hoping that one day when it fills up, I'm going to use all of those lines. I'll tell you all about it, of course. I'll pick up that jar that's full of all these post-it notes over the years or whatever, and I'll create pieces from it. So, I'm liking. Oh, this is like the third person to tell me they like my hair today. Y'all are really validating me right now. But thank you. This is my creative soul in action. So, yeah, I think it's a constant journey. That's what it is. What you learn about your gift, what you learn about what you enjoy, what you learn about what you love is always a journey. And it's a journey because you're meant to take it through life. You're supposed to learn. You're supposed to make the same mistakes in different ways in order to learn. You have to make the same mistakes in different ways in order to push yourself to create greater. And yeah, my book so far, what reads have I gone through so far? Let me tell you. Because I've already started making up the list. Yeah, I've already started taking record. So I already told y'all about the one I'm on. Oh yeah, I'm on my 11th read of the year. Woo-woo. I don't know how many I'm going to get done this year. Last year I got 20 done. I read 20 books. But I like this year because this year is different. What I'm doing with my reads is like, this is my first essay. And this year I think I have, if I get to the end of my list, I'll have like 2 e-reads. So last year I didn't have any electronic reads. Everything was physical, like I could show you. So I created like this new design for all my reads that are going to not be like physical books that I can show you or take a picture of. But yeah, but watch out for the full review at the end of 2018. I always do that since I think 2 years ago. No, last year. So I have read What's Wrong with Being Black by Matthew Shimalowo. I've read The Famous Five, Good Old Time and Old Stories by Enid Blyton. Yeah, I have a few of them with me here. So, sorry, y'all, I gotta see myself. Okay, so this is the Enid Blyton. Oh no, sorry, that's The Famous. Oh yes. Whoa, did I have a typo in this draft? Oh my gosh, it's Good Old Timmy. And I said time. Okay, we're going to sort that out. And Other Stories. I got The Midnight Picnic by Lauren St. John. Oh, snap, y'all. I'm trying to handle so many windows, just ensuring that I've got this in focus. Okay. So that's this one. I also read Kindred Spirits by Raven Rowell. This was a teeny bit much. I wasn't expecting that for, but it did say for older readers, so it kind of makes sense. Oh, let's keep this in order, y'all. Sorry. Let me turn it the other way so that it's in order when I'm doing it. I also read Black Boy by Richard Wright. Y'all, I say thank you to Richard Wright, even though I know he's deceased now, rest in peace. That book had me writing pieces. So did actually What's Wrong with Being Black by Matthew Ashimolowo. I think The Midnight Picnic inspired a piece, and Black Boy by Richard Wright inspired some pieces too. My next read after Black Boy was Harper and the Sea of Secrets. I really like this. It opened up the goofy child in me. So these books that I've showed you, they're all part of my big kids reads, because I am a big kid inside. So yeah, that was this one. No, sorry, I got a second copy of that. And then I did Roald Dahl, The Great Mouse Plot, which was this one. And that was pretty cool. It was a little gross, okay? It was a little gross, but I mean, Roald Dahl be a little gross sometimes with the twits. Yeah, y'all remember the twits. The boy who did, wait, what was that? No, sorry. Yeah, The Boy Who Could Do What He Liked. This was pretty funny. Imagine he popped a fart under the covers and made them swim in it because they decreased in size. The old lady was thinking, like, really, bro? You farting under bed sheets now? And then the Rockwall, the audition. This really got me thinking about this typical high school popular kids, whack kids drama. This you're not cool enough to be here, and you're not cool enough to have these opportunities and whatever. And then I read Dombey and Son. I read like halfway. And then we have The Freedmen's Bureau by W.E. Du Bois, which is not a physical copy, like I told you. It's one of his essays. And then, to give you all a sneak peek, this is my 12th read of the year after W.E. Du Bois. It'll be The Butterfly Bleach by Jacqueline Wilson. It's been a minute I've read her work, but I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, those are my reads so far. What is my reviews on them? Most of what I showed you is my big kids read. So I was really, really happy to awaken the big kid in me. I was really happy to feed the creativity and feed the hunger of the inner child in me by just reading those books. And I like how folks who are grown and older than me, and some who are even grandmothers too, because I'll be having them cool grandmas up in my followers and my supporting me like behind the scenes. And it's so beautiful when they say, oh, I remember Charles Dickens, or I remember this author, and I'll be like, oh, yes, they really cool. And then you just have that conversation. It's so authentic, and it's just like, we are never too big, never too grown to awaken our inner child. We are never too grown. We are never too old to feed our inner child. I mean, there is a difference between being a big kid and being childish. You know what I mean? Like when you're supposed to be acting grown and you're being childish, and then there's the being a big kid. And it's just, the big kid is the one who never let creativity die within them. And I feel like that's where I'm going to stop this hangout today. If y'all got any ideas for what you want us to hang out and talk about next time, feel free to leave those below. And even, you can put it in the side while this chat is going on, because those comments will stay. So don't worry, they won't be lost. And boy, it's a pleasure having a platform. It's a privilege, should I say, having a platform. It's a privilege to create, to write, to constantly. I've had people tell me that my voice is beautiful. That they feel my presence when I walk into a room, and it really is a journey of just coming to terms with that and appreciating it and learning to be able to not be so down within yourself that you forget to say thank you. So thank you to everybody who has ever taken the time out to say they appreciate my voice. people who have reminded me that this is a ministry in itself, doing what I do. And y'all, thank you so much. You're gonna have to tear up soon, but let's not get to that. And yeah, feel free, check me out. I will put the links and everything. I'll have the description box and thumbnails and everything done within the next few minutes or by the end of today, y'all, please, because I just realized I have to give some time to a sister of mine after this live. So yeah, thank y'all. And I'll try and make my structure to my conversation less rigid next time, and really have something really cool to talk to y'all about. And let's debate, and I'll plan it, I'll schedule it so y'all can gather your friends and everybody. So thank you so much for the privilege of being able to talk to you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, in whatever continent or corner of the world you're in. It's a pleasure. And thank you for my compliments. My hair, I've been getting it on Instagram. I've been getting on here. So thank you. I'm a creative soul all the time, every day, all day. Hey. So I'm Pebbles, poet, writer, blogger, artist, deep down inside, goofball. That's just how I do. That's just me. And yeah, so feel free to share this live. Feel free to leave some comments, some suggestions. I'm all for it. Let's go. And if it takes some time, forgive a sister. You know how I be. So my creativity is a process. So see y'all. Take care. Bye.